Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. This is the second edition of Improving Financial Health as a coach, consultant, course creator, solopreneur. Welcome on Facebook, welcome on Instagram. I'm definitely having a love-hate relationship with Instagram. A lot of times when I'm on live or broadcasting, whether it's with the church or whether it's with my business, my credit group, whether I'm doing other things, I'm streaming on multiple platforms at once. And so Instagram always, like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with it because you can't just stream from it using software. You have to stream from the app, and so it requires additional time and setup and all that fun stuff. And so, anyway, definitely wanted to use it for this because I have quite a few people connected on Instagram with Next Step Financial Partners, and then going live on my personal page. I don't hardly ever do that, and so I wanted to do that this morning as well. And so again, for this week and next week, Thursday through Friday at 9 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time, we're going to talk about improving financial health as a coach, course creator, consultant, and solopreneur. And I am Juan P. Barrientos II, aka Brother Juan. And I help coaches, consultants, course creators, solopreneurs increase revenue by an average of 30% with financial accounting and tax planning so that you can empower more of your clients to achieve their goals, grow your business, and fulfill your purpose. I hold a bachelor's degree in business management, a master's degree in accounting and financial management. I participate in the IRS's annual filing season program. It's a voluntary continual education program recognized by the IRS. And so I hold a record of completion for 2021. I'm also an authorized e-file provider with the IRS, currently studying to become an enrolled agent through the IRS. It's the only credential offered through the IRS, and it will allow me to offer full representation for taxpayers. And so we look forward to completing that by year's end. Fingers crossed. And so today we want to talk about what do financially healthy businesses look like? What do they look like? Um, Yesterday I forgot to do my intro. I had to do it at the end. Today I wrote it down on the paper. And funny thing, I did the intro without even looking at the paper. So definitely working on that. So in my experience, there are a few stages of financial healthy businesses. First stage has to do with having cash on hand. Having cash on hand to pay bills, just like your personal finances. It's always suggested that you have 3 to 6 months of cash on hand as an emergency fund. And so, even with business, that's something that we should strive to do. 3 to 6 months of cash on hand to handle bills, just in case anything happens, like a pandemic. Um, and it definitely will help float you through those hard times when perhaps the cash flow is not as frequent as you would like it to be. Secondly, having a good accounting system. Having a good accounting system. It makes life easier. In this day of technology, there's no reason that you should be keeping your income and expenses, tracking those with the spreadsheet. I know that's easy. I know it's cheap, but there are free accounting softwares out there now. Free accounting softwares, and so definitely look into that and utilize that because it would allow you to run reports, which you can't readily do with a spreadsheet. All right. So if you are tracking your income and expenses, great. But I encourage you to go a step beyond. Start looking at inexpensive accounting software. Thirdly, having reports that are meaningful and accurate. Again, understanding what you have coming in and going out is great, but you want to go to a step further and begin to have that balance sheet, that profit and loss statement that you can pull for the month, for the quarter, at the end of the year, for taxes. Also, that will mean having a good chart of accounts, something that is unique to your industry or your business, so that you can keep track of, especially those expenses, um, in a better fashion. KPIs are key performance indicators. It is various measurements that you can look at within your business, um, looking at achieving and monitoring a specific objective. I am currently putting together something just for that, for coaches, consultants, course creators, solopreneurs, to have some KPIs that you can keep track of. And so I look forward to releasing that. And maybe we'll just do a whole teaching on it. I think it's very important that, again, you don't just have your profit and loss statement, but you're able to analyze it along with other things in your business, so that you can keep track of it, and then make those adjustments along the way to improve them. Also, review the process that you use for data entry. How are you keeping your receipts? How do you keep track of your receipts? When it is time to reconcile your bank account, having everything available in one place, having that system in place so that you don't give yourself a headache, right? Make it more smoother, automated as much as possible. And once your system is in place, then you can start really analyzing that data. And that's where what we talked about yesterday, bookkeeping, consulting, that comes into play there, where we can help you analyze your data. In the event that you are not prepared to outsource your bookkeeping, or you want to do it yourself, we can still come in and help you analyze the data. Also, once that is accomplished, then you can begin to really look at cash flow, as far as forecasting cash flow and budgeting, because you have certain numbers in place, those key performance indicators, those KPIs. So you can begin to forecast, and budget. So, if you have a revenue goal, it's not some arbitrary number that you don't know what you need to do in order to achieve that. And of course, if you hit a ceiling, then, there's other things that you need to look at as well. All right. And so the budget helps keep track of progress, and the progress against those profit goals. And so just saying, I want to make six figures, or I want to make a certain amount of money next year, without a way to measure or monitor that goal, it's just a desire. It's just a dream. It's not something that you are actually going to be able to analyze, so that when you're off the path or when you're ahead. So it's very important to have all five of those in place. And again, cash on hand, having an accounting system, having reports that are meaningful and accurate, being able to analyze that data, and then also using all that to forecast for cash flow and budgeting. All right, we haven't covered taxes, but financially healthy businesses would also have received some tax advice on, one, how your business should be structured, as well as reducing tax and protecting your assets. Okay, and this should be done at least annually. I know with our signature bookkeeping program, package, I should say, that is something that we include with that, because we're constantly in your numbers. So we are definitely looking at it from not just a business perspective, but a lot of our clients are going to be Schedule C. And so that business ties right in with the personal as far as with taxes. And so I invite you, no matter where you are in your journey, even if you're not ready to outsource your bookkeeping, again, we offer consultation services. And so feel free to reach out. All right. I invite you, I should say, to book a time to speak with me. I offer free 15-minute biz strategy sessions, tax strategy sessions. And so feel free to book that. There's a link in the link in my bio. And so feel free to click on that, and then you can book a time. I look forward to hearing from you. Again, this is Brother Juan with Next Step Financial Partners, going live Tuesday through Friday this week, next week, 9 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time. I was only 2 minutes late today, not 8 minutes like I was yesterday. And so tomorrow I should be on time and ready to go. And so again, today we talked about what do financially healthy businesses look like. And so I invite you to go ahead and look at this video if you're tuning in right now. And I hope the information is of value. Feel free again to reach out to us, and we look forward to hearing from you guys.